roll this back window down for me? Hello. Hi, can you roll this window down for me? Hi, my name is Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police. The reason I stopped you, he's not in his seatbelt, and your tag is obscured. The top of it, you can't see what it is, and it doesn't come back to anything.
My camera is blocking the top.
Yeah, do you have your driver's license with you? Do you have an actual driver's license?
No, that is my ID. I'm an American International.
Okay, that's not a thing.
Yeah,
do you...
use of the highways or byways, nor am I operating in a for-hire capacity. I'm a foreign national exempt from foreign law under Amendment 11 of both the Constitution and the Constitution of the United States, and I claim all my exemptions.
Okay, so do you have any other documentation from the United States government saying that you're exempt from these, or that you're
I don't have my paperwork in the car with me, but I do have it.
Okay.
And that's my form of ID, and those are my private plates on the car.
Okay, this is a passport.
It reflects.
So do you have a
status.
driver's license in any state in the United States?
That is my form of ID, sir.
Do you have a driver's license? That's not my question. Do you have a driver's license? You do not. Okay.
No, that is my form of ID.
Do you have a registration or a valid proof of insurance for the vehicle? It's a yes or no question.
No.
Okay. Do you have keys to the vehicle? Can you hand me the keys?
No, I cannot.
Okay, step out of the car for me. Get out of the car. Unlock it.
Voicemail.
Step out of the car.
Close my...
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Okay, hold up. This is madness here. Not to mention you got the kids in the back seat. They're not buckled in. They're hanging out the window. But then you hand him the driver's license you made in Microsoft Paint with a straight face and tell him what you're not going to do. Let's be real here. SOVCITs are crazy. Those people are crazy. Like seriously crazy. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the sovereign citizen movement, it's a collection of nutbags who thinks that the United States laws and Constitution and the government in general has nothing to do with them. Now, they'll partake in using United States currency, getting Social Security. Hell, I even seen some of them use food stamps. But then in the same breath, they will claim that they are not part of the system of the United States government. They are part of some weird foreign national, some other society, or there's a bunch of different offshoots of this thing. I want you guys to be clear about that. A whole bunch of offshoots of this. It's not just one set of people. There's the original sovereign citizens movement, which most of them were Caucasian people. And then I guess it got formed by a different set of people who are from African descent who made their own version of it. And a lot of them usually go by the name Bey. It'll be like Yassin Bey, or Rafiki Bey, Mustafa Bey. If you hear that Bey name on a traffic stop, you already know you're gonna hear some, I don't need a driver's license. I'm not participating in commerce. I'm traveling, and I would like to travel unmolested down the road, is what they always say. It is a big crock of, I'm telling you, it is. If you're thinking about joining this movement, or someone has contacted you and told you, hey, guess what? You don't have to pay for your registration. You don't have to renew your driver's license. You don't have to pay taxes. Let me be very clear to you. That person is scamming you. They are hustling you, man. I'm telling you, don't fall for it. It is a scam. They got these guys out here pressing up these phony driver's license and phony plates, and you put them on your car like an idiot because your license got suspended, and you think you're just gonna go down the road without dealing with the police. It's not gonna work that way. It's gonna end bad. If you think you're gonna just ride on down the street with your fake tags on and the police are gonna ignore you, they're not. They're not gonna ignore you. They're gonna pull you over. And then what could have been a small problem, which is you not having insurance or having a suspended driver's license or having no registration, is going to spiral into a bigger problem. if you've seen a lot of these videos, I want to give a big shout out to one person who does a lot of these videos. His name is Van Ballion. Big shout out to the Van Ballion channel. It always usually ends with these guys getting their windows busted out. You know, because they always roll the window up and they're just ranting off like, oh, no. It says right here in title subsection A that my window can't be repossessed or whatever. Some nonsense. And after the police officer gets tired of dealing with that, they usually crack their window open and drag them out of the car. Let's stop the madness, please, shall we?
Oh, you just kicked me. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car! Get out of the Get your hands behind your back. Stop. Stop. You're fine. I know she's your mom. I know she's your mom. I know she's your mom. I know she's your mom.
Okay, I gotta stop again. Why do people do that? When you're getting arrested and you start screaming out in public, help me, please help me. Who are you expecting to come along to help you? Is some random citizen supposed to come along and commit a felony? Like just run up and haymaker out of one of those cops? I mean, just lean right into it. Get off of her, you dirty bastards. Like, what? What are you thinking? Sure, I'm going to throw my life away to help you get away with, committing your misdemeanor for not having a driver's license on you. Like, come on, man. Why do they do that? They do it on every video. Help me. Or it's that or they're screaming, record this. Like, you don't see that big bulky camera sitting on that guy's chest? What are you talking about, you dummy? Hey, I don't get it, man. It's so weird. Anyways, let's continue.
Your mom's fine, okay? Go back in the car. Go back in the car.
I'm not.
It's okay.
No, it's
We're gonna come take her to the grass and you guys can talk to her, okay?
Step away from her.
It's already bad enough with fucking arrested. I don't need her arrested too. She's the only person I have. Please.
Step back over here.
Please, I'm sorry.
Go back to the car, please. Your mom's gonna be okay.
Please.
Your mom's gonna be okay.
Please. Just don't.
We're not gonna hurt her. Your mom's gonna be okay.
She's the only person I have. Nothing right.
Okay, let me be clear. The situation with the children, I don't think that's funny. Okay, I don't. That's you're weaponizing your kids' emotions. I'm sure you gotta know it's traumatic for them to see you out there on the ground screaming bloody murder. So I don't find that funny, and I don't condone that. And I'm not blaming the police officers either. Let me be clear here. That's the mom. That's the bad parenting on your part. So that isn't funny. Okay, maybe just a little bit. Maybe it's a little funny. Okay, let's just keep going.
Please.
Okay.
These are my children.
Okay.
Please.
Go back in the
Come
car.
here. Get these kids away from me.
They forced me out of my car. They dragged me on the floor like an animal. I did nothing at all. I just
Stand up.
picked my children up from
Stand up.
school.
What's your phone?
Walk over to that car.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Grab that one, too.
I did nothing wrong.
Come here, bud. Come here, bud.
No.
Hey, come on. Step over here. Unlock your car.
Hey!
Take a seat in the vehicle. You have any weapons on you?
Purse. Yeah, she does. Take a seat. Sit you did, please. Hey, try to talk to you first, okay? Hey, that's
I tried to talk to you.
No, but
Why
you
would
weren't
you
listening.
drag me out of my car like that? You had no right.
Motor audit says you saw the channel.
Right? I'm not a U.S. citizen. Okay, I understand you're doing your job and all that, but I did nothing wrong. And now you're forcefully pushing me into
Get
this
in the
Get in the
car.
car. You're under arrest.
Why?
Because you kicked me.
No, man. Listen, man. I know some of you who may have jumped into this video halfway. When that lady says she's not a U.S. citizen, I can pretty much 100% guarantee that she is a U.S. citizen And I guarantee when they do check her fingerprints, or if they find a driver's license or some type of identification on her, they will find out that she's had a driver's license. She's been living there her whole life. She's been paying taxes. She's done had cars registered before. It's just as soon as someone tells them about this madness, this SOVCIT madness, they just throw all of their common sense away and just be like, yeah, I'm doing this now. This is what I'm doing now. This is right. There is no, I don't have to pay for a registration. I don't have to pay for a license. You guys are just suckers.
Battery on a law enforcement officer. You did. It's on camera. You did kick me. You did kick me.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
You were pushing me, pulling me out of my car.
Okay, I'm right here. Yep. Do you want some quick games like this?
I'm not playing any games.
I see she moved that leg real quick.
Asking for help. Is he okay?
He's fine.
Okay.
Do you have someone we can call that can pick the kids up?
I'm trying to call him.
Okay, well, I have your phone. Do you want me to try to call him for you? I'm not going to give you your phone, no. What's your PIN? Or you don't have to give me it, but I'm trying to make a phone call for you.
Can I put my PIN in?
Sure.
Like the cop really cares what your damn pen is, lady.
Sort of female first search with that one.
Adult male Baker on 1446.
Hi, my love. Is everything okay?
No, they arrested me and they have the kids. I did nothing.
Move your foot.
And he dragged me out of my car. They dragged me out of the car.
You should have slapped that door right on that kneecap.
Give me a second. Let me see how I can find
I'm trying to make a phone call. There's 3 kids in the car. They're freaking out right now.
Where are you going to be? Where are you?
Hi, this is Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police Department. Who am I speaking with?
This is Joshua. What's going on?
Are you Are you husband or father of the kid?
How much you want to bet he's into that nutty crap too? I bet he's the one that put her onto it. It's usually, no offense, guys, but it's usually the men who are into this nutty crap, and they convince that lady to go along with it. Let's see.
No, don't touch me.
I'm not going to touch you.
Gotta start them early, man. Train them on that SOVCIT programming. Don't touch me. I am a victim. Don't touch me.
Are you able to try to respond to take the kid? She's under arrest for battery on a law enforcement officer,
Oh, we got
resisting
an
an
escape.
officer with violence.
You should have used your
That doesn't
taser.
seem like her. I don't understand what's going
Okay,
on.
well, you can review the body camera footage.
Okay, that was wrong. Okay, that was wrong. They shouldn't have tased him. Should have used a pepper ball gun. Or maybe that gun that shoots out a bing bag right to the back of his wham. Okay, I'm kidding, okay? If anybody's watching this video, I'm kidding. I would, never condone anybody doing that to a child, okay? I have sick sense of humor to a degree. All right? So, anyways, let's continue.
Because it was her. So, do you want to respond to take the kids?
Talk to Dad.
Do you want to have a conversation?
My son.
We're calling to get somebody to come pick you up. Do you have a valid license? Do you have a license right now?
I don't use no license, sir.
Huh?
I don't use a license.
Well, in the state of Florida, you have to have a valid driver's license to drive a motor vehicle on the roadway. You understand that, right?
No.
No.
That programming, boy, it's
I can see
hard.
if I can get someone closer. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep, you can just call her number back if you want.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Being a police officer is an inherently dangerous job. So when you're told to do something and you tell them no, we're going to then make you do it. That's just the way it works. This whole sovereign...
But it's still not right. They really
You
forced
committed a
me to the crime. I did not hurt anyone. I was not committing a crime.
You committed
They
a...
dragged me out
You
of
committed
my
a misdemeanor
car
in the state of
by
Florida.
My legs, like a
Listen,
animal.
Well, you kicked him.
Sir, I did not kick him. He's dragging my legs, and I'm trying to pull my
You
legs
are-
back to sit up in my seat.
You were
so
driving-
if he got kicked, it was not intentional.
you were driving a motor vehicle that is unregistered in the state of Florida, which is a misdemeanor crime, punishable by jail and fines, so you can go to jail for it.
And you are going to jail for it. You don't have a driver's license in the state of Florida. That's a misdemeanor. You're going to jail for that.
She said she used to have... So she
She's
paid
suspended.
$30. Well, no, I know. She paid $30 to this sovereign citizen group to get that tag because she's one of the foreign national things, and they told her you don't need a license anymore. You don't have to register. You don't have to do all this stuff.
Ask if it's okay if Maya, their next door neighbor, picks up.
Boom. What did I tell you? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I told you. She has a driver's license. She used to be licensed. It's suspended currently. She paid some moron. I'm sorry. Not a moron. She paid some hustler, because this guy's a hustler. You gotta give him his credit, man. He's a hustler. She paid some hustler $30 in Alabama to make her up some phony plates on Microsoft Paint. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he's using a nicer program. You know what I'm saying? Something like Canva. I like Canva. It's a great program. Maybe he's using that to make those phony plates. Either way, she paid him $30. If you're paying $30 to get you a forever tag, because that's what they're telling you, all you got to do is put this thing on your car and it's good forever. No insurance, no registration, no driver's license, no problem. Also, no freedom because you're going to jail. Anyways, so she pays this guy, even though you've been through the process. You went through the DMV and took your driver's test and got a driver's license and got insurance. You've done all this before. You're an adult. Like, I don't understand how you could be so gullible to fall for this kind of stuff. What is wrong with you? It just can't get any stupider. Man.
Is it okay if Maya, your next door neighbor? Yes.
Maya to the rescue.
Hello.
Hello, are you Maya?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha.
6 Alpha 15.
No. No.
You realize all your cars, you have a driver?
No way. No, she. I'm sorry. No, she did not call another one of these sovereign citizen morons to come pick her car up. To pick her kids up in another car with one of them phony fucking plates on it. You're serious? Like, when I said it couldn't get any stupider. Yo, no, you didn't. No. I refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe that. Did you pull up to the same scene with that BS on your car? Boy, man, welcome to Vol.3, man.
You realize all your cars?
Yo, did you hear the cop laugh right there? Yo, the cop, like, it was like a laugh of disbelief. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Can we see it so we can make sure? You realize in the state of Florida, your vehicle has to be registered, right?
It is registered.
Because it's been documented time after time after time that somebody tries to do this, and it's proven that it's false. It's not true. Okay? But ultimately, at the end of the day, you can't put your hands on a police officer. Not in the United States, not in the state of Florida, not in the city of Edgewater. Okay? There's repercussions to that. All right?
Did you get her on the sovereign thing, or she?
Well, her? Did she get you onto it? Because she has a tag too.
No, it's just my neighbor.
She's your neighbor.
Who got it first?
You or her?
She.
Did she turn you on to it? So you could look into this?
No, but that's her own business. But I wanted to look it up.
Oh, she has a
Nah, I don't
business
believe
doing
that.
it?
No,
that's
it's
her
not
own.
like her,
Personal business.
Yeah.
I got
One of y'all turned each other onto that nonsense. Let's keep it real.
you. So she's gonna walk home with your kids. She's not driving her car either. Her car's getting towed just like yours. You guys have to have registered vehicles in the state of Florida. They have to be registered. That's the bottom line.
But here's the other thing you have to understand, right? Her vehicle's being towed, but she's walking home with your kids because of how she reacted. Okay? She didn't kick me. She didn't put her hands on a police officer, screaming yell. Right?
Not yet.
Hold on a second.
Call me back and let me know. Oh, okay.
No, hey, I'm
Hold on.
I'm right here. It's Sergeant Benz. You're going to be able to take her kids.
Yes.
You're going to receive a citation for unregistered motor vehicle. Your vehicle is going to get towed by Edgewater Towing, and you'll be able to walk home with the kids.
Did you hear that? They want to tow my car.
They can tow it. It's not.
And
it's
he
not
can
a-
hear you on the speaker if you want to say something?
It's a vehicle that has 4 wheels, and it's powered by a motor. It is a motor vehicle, sir.
Except it's registered as automobile.
No,
It's
sir.
not a vehicle.
It's going to get towed. She's going to get a ticket, and she'll be on her way.
Okay, but it shouldn't be towed. But I mean, we're not causing a problem, but it should not be towed.
Well, it's not registered. The Florida registration on it was canceled, so therefore it's no longer registered.
Right, and she doesn't actually need a registration. It is a private property. It's private automobile. It's a part
And
of a
it's in
trust.
trust.
It is in a
Yes,
trust.
so you keep that in
So
mind.
if you do, I mean,
It's gonna cost you guys a lot.
But if you do tow it, there are going to be issues. It's in a trust. It's private property.
Isn't it funny how confident they are in their stupidity? They believe in this madness with such confidence, man. Like it's crazy. I've never seen anyone believe in such like something that's it's so much BS, but they believe in it.
It is not to be towed. If you run her passport, it'll show you that you're not supposed to even question or detain her for any reason.
So we're not questioning or detaining her. She actually showed up at the traffic stop at the request of the other female to pick up her kids. It was discovered when she got her here that her vehicle was unregistered.
It doesn't have to be registered. We have proof from the Department of Motor Vehicles, from Department of Transportation. It doesn't have to be registered.
They say the Department of Transportation is not real. I don't know what that means.
But again, it does not have to be registered, so please reconsider towing it because that's in violation.
I got you.
Amendment 11.
Okay, I've reconsidered it, and it's still going to get towed. Okay.
Are you?
And cops a smart ass, man. Yeah, I reconsidered it. It's still getting towed.
You towing her car as well?
Yes, her car's getting towed. Yeah, she's going to jail. She's going to jail. Yeah. She kicked the police officers.
No.
She kicked him.
Hi.
Hi. You taking
It
kids?
would really help if you let me take my car.
It's not registered, ma'am.
It is registered.
It's not.
I don't know how to.
Where's it registered?
With the DOT, US DOT, with the transportation, your
Lord.
company, all your.
No, City of Edgewater. We don't work for DOT, ma'am.
I know you don't work, but.
So,
I
well, you said my
registered
company. It's
car.
not my company.
But it is registered as a private property and it's put in trust, so it should technically be treated differently than cars that are on roads that are in commerce, correct?
No.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean in commerce?
What law are you basing
And I'm
this off of?
Constitution.
Okay.
I have
The
the
U.S.
right.
Constitution talks about
And
commerce
Supreme-
vehicles.
And on Supreme Court, actually, if you have time and you want
Nope,
to
I'm not going to read any of your paperwork. You can bring that to your court date if you want.
See,
But your
I'm
vehicle
not
is going to be towed
articulate,
today.
Right? But I do have a right to be without the driver license and without the
That's
registration.
not true. Not in the state of Florida, not in the United
so
States.
I would appreciate if you give me your business card.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
My name and everything's like that at the bottom of your ticket. The easiest thing for you to do is when you go to town.
Do you have any questions or anything else you need to say? Because we're going to get her and the kids out of here before it starts raining. Okay.
Yeah. Experience. That's all I can say. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Are we free to go?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm on the hood.
He hasn't used any force, right?
Just to pull her out. Well,
Yeah, just
Okay.
hands on it.
Now, that end part was kind of funny there. she's asking about constitutional law and what the law says. The law says that she can have this car in the trust and you got to treat it differently from other cars that are in commerce. That's part of what they believe. They believe that if you go get a driver's license or get your car registered, that you're entering into some contractual agreement with the United States government to be in commerce, actually doing a commercial driving or something. It's like they're taking the laws of the Constitution and they're interpreting it in a certain way to try to make it beneficial for them, which it's not. That's not the way it's being interpreted, and it's never been interpreted that way when it says that you're free to travel the roads unmolested. Yes, that's why they say they're traveling, not driving, okay? But the law does say you are free to travel the roads, and they mean travel by plane, by bus, bicycle, skateboard, rollerblades. It doesn't say anything that you will be traveling by automobile. Clear with you people, man. Driving is a privilege, okay? It is not a right. You don't have a right to drive a car. It is a privilege bestowed upon you by whichever state that you're in. You need to be licensed. Your car needs to be registered. And for the sake of everybody else on the road, please go put some insurance on your car, and not that state minimum-ish either, okay? Nobody wants you to slam into the side of their nice new Mustang, put a dent in the door, and then ho-hum out there and say, hey, well, you know what? I got the state minimum, the $40 insurance. That ain't gonna do jack except for piss that person off, and they're gonna take their fists and they're gonna crack you right upside your head because you just screwed up. But people, if this was legit, if this was real, if this was actually a thing, do you think that it's just only a certain select few people have figured this out? You're saying that the general population, the general public, is just too stupid to realize they never have to pay for registration. They never have to go and get a driver's license. They never have to go and renew their tags. That only you guys have figured it out, right? And everybody else is just suckers? Because we're not all committing commerce. There's other people doing the same thing you're doing, just going back and forth to their jobs or going to the grocery store, picking up their kids, or going to the movies, going for a drive even. But you guys haven't figured out. Like, don't you think that everybody else would be doing this, you dumbasses? Like, really, don't you think everybody else would be doing this, you idiots? Of course they would. Who the hell wants to pay for their registration? I know I don't. I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to pay to renew my tag, and I don't want to pay for a new driver's license. But that's what the state says you have to do, so go and do it. Stop being idiots. But, you know, I guess it's just hard for you guys to not do that. I guess it's just hard to do something simple as provide a driver's license. And it's, you know, it's so funny. Every time I see one of these videos, I think I see maybe one. Not gonna lie here. I seen one where the guy's license was valid, which made it even crazier that he went through all that nutty crap about getting his window bashed in and dragged out the car when he had a valid driver's license. But 9 times out of 10, it's because their license is suspended and they don't want to pay copious amounts of money to get it reinstated. So then they get online and they Google www, how do I not become a United States citizen anymore and do whatever the hell I want and drive around with no tags on my car. And then some hustler, not an idiot, I don't want to call that person an idiot because they're a hustler. Some hustler tells you, hey, tell you what, I got all this constitutional gibberish all typed up in this book. I'm going to send it to you along with these plates that I made in Canva, not Microsoft Paint. And you know what? You ain't got to ever pay for this ever again. You don't. You don't ever got to do this ever again. Ain't that a deal? And all you got to do is pay me $39.99 one time. A one-time fee. Isn't that great? That's a deal. But I got to say this one last thing. If what you're doing was legit, you wouldn't have to ride around with these big notebooks full of all of these highlighted laws and case laws and all this other dumb crap that they sell you. You wouldn't have to keep that in your car. It's like every last one of you guys has got that damn trapper keeper full of that nonsense. And then as soon as the cop rolls up, you pull it out like your book reports do. Like, hey, officer, check it out. I got the answers right here, man. Yo, what the hell? The hell is wrong with you people? Anyways, man, I am 6. This is for Dummies Volume 3. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.